Hi Virgo, it's Rachel from Royal Soul Tarot, and I want to give you a tarot reading for February. I got up really early. I have a long day of teaching ahead, but I want to get these done. I am so impressed by people who do this once a month. Some of these people are doing it more than once a month, and it's kicking my ass. I don't know why, but it's beautiful work, but I've been using the tarot for my own self-work, and I just wanted to open my heart and share and learn from you all. So I'm up early to do it. I've been opening books randomly by Jung, and I opened up to something that I think is quite beautiful for Virgo. Therefore, the individual who wishes to have an answer to the problem of evil has need, first and foremost, of self-knowledge, that is, the utmost possible knowledge of his own wholeness. He must know relentlessly how much good he can do and what crimes he is capable of, and must beware of regarding the one as real and the other as illusion. Both are elements within his nature, and both are bound to come to light in him, should he wish, and as he ought, to live without self-deception or self-delusion. How perfect for the Hermit, which is your card, Virgo. 9, that number which brings us to the moment of completion. It brings us to this ending moment. But the Hermit suggests it can be a long transition. Might last a long, long time. Its counterpart is the Sun, which I think we need here to look at, because the Virgo is going inward, sometimes just for himself, herself, but sometimes to be an example for others, to teach others the ways of getting beyond the ego, and searching for individual truth. Without the light of the sun, without this, the Hermit can kind of drown in philosophies or become self-righteous with his or her spirituality. So we need this Sun card. Look, it's so great. And without the darkness of the Hermit, without that, then this light, it burns everything away. It also becomes ego, but in a much, coming from a much more regal place. The Hermit's ego would be about different things than the Sun's ego. So, I mean, the Hermit energy without the Sun might get into hoarding his thoughts, not teaching others, not sharing with others, becoming quite austere with things, paring everything down, throwing everything away. Without this. One of my best friends is a Virgo, and recently I got this text, and it was a link to Life on Mars by David Bowie. And I don't know how he knew to send me this. It was just a perfect song. Just go listen to it. Life on Mars, David Bowie. The lyrics, it's intuitive, it's absurd. It came after the day that I saw Baryshnikov at the Harris Theater perform something that if a college student had made, we would say, okay, great. It didn't make me feel, and it made me think, is everything about surface? Was that just about his name as a person? And I'm not discrediting it. I love Baryshnikov. But myself as an artist, I was thinking he's got all this funding, and the real performance, the real feeling came when someone handed him a bouquet of roses. That was the real performance for me. Anyway, he sent this text, and I just, with this song, and it just hit me as, yeah, everything is completely absurd. And Virgos get that. Virgos also are thinking about you. If they're your friends, if they're your partners, they are thinking about you quite a bit, and they want to support you, and they want to connect with you in every way. Very smart, very intellectual, but also very grounded, intuitive, and sensual. So I'm going to put these back in the pile, and I'm going to shuffle a little bit more. I'm doing a 10-card spread today. I might change it up next month. So for Virgo, February 2018, Virgo 2018, just asking which cards would like to be reversed. So the Empress just popped out. I will be cutting the deck. But again, like the Sun, if the Empress is allowed to just go crazy without any death or destruction, she generates too much. She exhausts herself. So maybe you're in a situation where you're generating a lot. Feeling really good about that. New ideas, new growth. So for Virgo, February 2018, open to hearing the messages. For Virgo, February 2018. Let's breathe together. Take a big breath in through the nose. Out the mouth. Big breath in. Out the mouth. In. And out. I've been showing the cards one by one, but today I think I'll lay them out all at the same time. We'll see how that goes for me. So, what is the situation for Virgo this month? 8 of Swords. So, is it creating or is it destructing? I said I wasn't going to go one by one, so I'm just going to lay them out and then we'll talk about them. So I'm going to need to follow my own suggestions. Interesting. Beautiful. Okay. So, the initial cross, 8 of Swords crossed by the Knight of Pentacles. So again, the 8 of Swords is suggesting that you have a choice. You can change by creating or change by destroying. Change by grabbing this sword and doing something with it, taking a thought and running with it, getting the hell out of here, this, whatever this is, or destroying it altogether. Taking something and running with it or destroying it altogether. Look at the full moon is in reflection. It suggests that, again, a choice. You can go out into the world and take these thoughts and manifest, or just completely forget about it. Just completely kill them off and take off the blindfold and walk away. Completely up to you. Crossed with the Knight of Pentacles, which is a great energy for you, this earth energy, Virgo. This would be more of your physical nature. I feel like this is the being card and this is the doing. This is suggesting that it feels to you, or you're thinking about it in the terms that you have to make this decision like the crisp edge of a sword, clean and quick. But this is suggesting that you do it with more of your nature, with taking your time. This is a force, the force of the situation, the physical force of the situation, to take your time. He's not even on his horse. His horse is supporting his decision and kind of caressing his shoulder as he waits. He waits for the right time. He's grounding himself. You're wary. You're wary. You're a little bit wary of this situation, a little bit wary of this choice. Another Knight here, which is underneath it, which suggests that underneath it all is the Knight of Wands, which is extremely active. Extremely active. So possibly you want to go really fast, or that's what the situation makes you feel like you want to do. It's like you're exploring all these options. How can I do this? Can I do this with my intellect? Or should I do this with actions? What's crowning this is the Lovers. So this could be a relationship. This could be a marriage. Again, it's suggesting a choice. And again, the cherub or angel that's overseeing it is afraid to look, doesn't need to look. You already know, perhaps. Your guardian angel supports you no matter what choice you make, okay? Whether you think it's going to be wrong or right, and that's this energy is being stuck in worrying over wrong or right. Very intellectual, not so much feeling. There's a lot of choices here. In the hopes and fears, there's the Chariot, which means maybe you're scared of some type of journey. There's equal amounts swords here and equal amount wands. Wands are the active male principle, the going, the doing. The swords are more cool. They're more receptive. They're the inside job. The inside job. Virgo likes to take a lot of time. Virgos are the people that they actually sit and think things through. They're not trigger point people. They would like to think about all the facets of a situation. With the Lovers crowning it, I just think this is about a relationship. You're conflicted about whether to go in and commit, Possibly some of you are afraid to commit. Maybe you've been, all of these nights, I'm wondering if you've been single for a while and you're a bit set in your ways and you're not, this Four of Pentacles in the past, it suggests that you feel good when you're alone. You feel stable when you're alone. Maybe you feel you're very earthy, so it's not that you don't want sex in your life or something like that, but you feel stable and good and okay to be alone. You like your alone time. So maybe this Chariot is a decision, about whether to actively search for a relationship or to commit to maybe a more casual relationship that you're having or have had. Another relationship card, the Two of Swords. This is in your environment and other. So this crescent moon, not full, not new, not completely dark, suggests that there is still, you're close to a resolution about this, but there's still some emotions that need to be worked out. Look at the water. It's this organic sense of emotion, even though it's swords. It's almost like a meeting of the minds. Maybe this person, this is about a relationship for you, maybe this person is somewhat okay with this relationship as it stands right now. They're seeing eye to eye. They're also blindfolded. So a lot of intuitive sense happening in this spread. I'm not surprised with Virgo. They're very intuitive, very empathetic. And it's really important for a Virgo to have a partner that they respect, that is on the same level and page. They can have, meaningless casual sex. They can go down that road for sure, but to commit, very serious. They're going to want the utmost respect for that person, and that person, they're going to have to feel understands them. And your Self card, the Three of Wands, interesting. There's potential here. There's these two vertical wands and then one kind of power diagonal and a very serious energy here. Threes are endeavors. They're changeable. It's ruled by Mercury, which is mutable, changeable. Again, I get the sense that you're looking at this choice very seriously, but you're not sure. You come in with the idea that I can change my mind at any point, and I might. You're not quite sure. This diagonal line crossing in front of your body is like, I don't know if I'm going to completely open up to you. I don't know if I want to. I don't know if that's good for me. So, Again, we have a journey by boat in the near future. 6 of Swords. So you've had to make some adjustments. You're going to have to make some adjustments. You're going to have to make some changes for this situation to keep working. It can't stay the way it is right now. And I think you know that. And that staff, that intellectual knowledge that you know that time is running out for the situation the way it is. And maybe you've been through this kind of relationship cycle for a while now. Dating, maybe finding someone that you like, but you're not sure if you want to completely commit. And this might be something that you're not sharing with the other person. Your back is turned to the other people in this boat. That you're not sharing, but you're keeping it all kind of squirreled away in your own process. But it's lucky because you have someone here that intuitively gets it. They intuitively get you, and they're also maybe in the same boat as you. Not sure if they want to completely commit. The 9 of Cups as the outcome card. Did we have another 9 here? No. I thought we did. Although, yes, your Hermit card 9, this would be in relationship to that. Kind of a strange relationship, right? As much as the Hermit is going inward, the 9 of Cups suggests outwardness. A lot of love and joy and emotion. And it looks very healthy here. This outcome looks very healthy as far as emotions go. I think this is you in the middle, and you're thinking to past and also future. And Virgo is one of those people who can keep it all connected. And I think you're thinking a lot about this cycle in your past and how would it be in the future. I mean, the common denominator is you. The common denominator is you. And so you know, you've been in committed relationships before and probably been hurt, but I think that you've reconciled those hurts. You've done the work here with these Knights. You've done the work of going into why those relationships failed. you've gone through those hard, passionate feelings of anger and anger at yourself, mostly, I think. You've actively tried to fix those relationships. A Virgo will do just about anything for something they believe in. So you expended a lot of efforts in those relationships. And you're scared of doing that again. Again, you're not sure that you need to. You're not sure that you want to. This is a very mature spread. I don't see anything rash here. Except for this, the Eight of Swords feels like, yeah, something is needing to happen. A choice is needing to be made. That seems like that's kind of the quickest energy in this. I mean, even the Chariot. Looks like they're just starting out, right? The lifting of the pause. He has just lifted up his wand, his staff. Look at these 3 stars again. The 3 of Wands. I mean, in a way, I feel like you hope you have the strength to go into love again, to go into commitment again, to have the enjoyment that it brings, to have the safety that it brings, to have the sweetness that it brings, to feel like you have a family again, to feel bonds with family, to feel a bond. I mean, if anybody cherishes being needed and the responsibility that comes with the commitment, it's Virgo. But they take it so seriously that if it doesn't work out, it's tragic. So should we clarify some cards? I'd like to clarify the crowning card, the Lovers. Tell us more about the Lovers as the crowning of this situation for Virgo. Tell us more about the Lovers as the crowning. Page of Swords. Hesitating. Hesitating. Look how the greenery is growing around his legs. He's been standing there a while thinking these same thoughts. And possibly getting even obsessive about this cycle of thinking. Hesitating to make a choice. But in the near future, there will be no more hesitation. Be resolved to making that choice. In your movement, there's movement here. There's movement. I wonder if the movement will be maybe sharing your thoughts and feelings with the other, this person. I mean, maybe the two of you together could actually make a team and go into this issue of mature love and commitment from two individuals that are fine being alone. You don't need each other in that way that immature, unintegrated people do. So, I want to clarify the outcome, the Nine of Cups. Clarifying the outcome. Nine of Cups for Virgo. Awesome. Here we get the Sun. This is looking really good for the outcome. You like what you see. Look at this sweet face. Looking down into the reflection and just thinking, well, why did I wait so long? Why did I get so wrapped up in my thoughts? Why? I have a feeling after you commit to this person, or if you did commit to this person, you wouldn't lose your individuality. You wouldn't lose your spark. Maybe that person would be doing, the same thing. They're happy that they didn't lose their individuality. And everything is okay. The hesitation is gone, and then it's just happiness bursting forth. This is the happiest reading I've done yet. Maybe there's something to laying all their cards out at the same time. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. One more clarification of the Two of Swords in this environment and other. Yeah, so you got that, the Sun, that 9 relationship, that which the Hermit needs to balance. Oh my gosh, okay, yeah. The Hermit and Wheel of Fortune for the to clarify the Two of Swords. You and the risk you take. I think you're ready. I think you're ready to take that risk. I think this is a really good matchup, and I know for some of you this won't resonate. It'll be something totally different. But hopefully you got something out of it, even if you're not struggling to make a decision about a commitment. Yeah, I mean, you've been weighing the advantages of being alone or with someone else. You've been doing this a while. You've been hesitating. I see this body energy, which I think is so important for Virgo. The snake, the Kundalini snake. So I think this relationship kind of has it all. Playfulness, cleverness. Both of you are witty, clever. You enjoy your sensual life together. It's growing. You can be honest with each other. You can cut each other down a little bit or lift each other up a little bit. I think this relationship is really three-dimensional and round. And I think you respect each other. I think you really do see eye to eye. I think it's so interesting that there's a lot of blindfolded eyes covered in this at the beginning. And then towards these other 4 cards over here, it's open eyes straight ahead. Open eyes straight ahead. Open eyes. Enjoying what they have, what they see. Open eyes, enjoying what they have and what they see. Maybe take that plunge. Okay, Virgo, I've got to go get out there and begin my day. I've appreciated you being here with me. Let's just tap a little bit. Tap our heart space. Tap the top of your shoulder. You've had a lot weighing on your mind, on your shoulder, on your shoulders. Tap the other shoulder. Taking breaths. Good. Stroke the neck. Taking deep breaths. Pull the earlobes out and down. This is such a good grounding for your thoughts. Opens up. Pull them out, pull them out, pull them out, out. Instead of like physically grounding, it's grounding for your brain, which you've been caught up in. Awesome. If you ever did this like before you, like you're in a posture, a yoga posture, and you're doing it and it's feeling rather tight, you can stop and then pull, really pull your earlobes, make them hot, pulling out, and then go back into it and you'll see, oh my gosh, you get so much more open and deep. Okay, Virgo, I love you. Bye.